tomorrow and Thursday. Okay.
So let's get both of your first and last names and then what grade you teach and everything.
Hi, my name is Bettina Miller. I teach first grade at Elaine Wynn Elementary School.
And my name is Melissa Swolstra, and I also teach first grade here at Elaine Wynn Elementary School.
And then if I could have you guys spell your first and last name for us.
So it's MELISSA SPOELSTRA.
VETTINAMILLER.
Well, what does it mean that the Raiders put on an event like this for your class, your students?
I mean, this is huge. This is a big community service event for our kids. A lot of our kids are not exposed to professional sports teams, and to have a professional sports team come to our school and engage with our kids is amazing. These kids got to experience something once in a lifetime with these lovely people who came today.
The Raiders do so much for our community, and our kids are just so thankful that they get to experience this and laugh with the team, and it was just great.
How does it help you that it's football players or somebody else doing it instead of you? Does it help with the students?
Yeah, it allows them to engage with somebody other than me on a daily basis. It allows them to see that, oh, look at outside people who are famous come in and read to us. And it shows them that reading is important, and that if other people outside our community are reading, that they know, oh, I should be reading too. So.
It's a skill that they'll take with them forever. They have these people here as role models for them to look up to and see what it looks like to be a great reader and also be a positive influence in the community.
Both of you guys talk about your first reaction when you found out that the Raiders are coming here to read to the
Oh, I was so excited. So excited. I love sports, and to have a professional, we're getting a team here. That's amazing. I was so excited. And when I told my kids, they literally jumped. They were just like, this is the best day ever. It's going to be amazing. So it was awesome.
I couldn't even believe it. I think I was more excited than the kids. It's just so crazy. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So it was really fantastic.
What does this say about the Raiders? You know, they're not even officially moved in yet. What does this say about them taking time to come visit your classroom?
I mean, it shows that they care. They already care about the city of Las Vegas. They already want to reach and impact the kids here, the adults here. They're making their move here, and they're showing it through reading to our kids. So I love it.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to be a really great opportunity for the kids to see on TV that these people are here for them, not just, for people outside of the community, but in our school as well. So it's great.
Thank you.
Thank
I drove over there a couple times to go to Chick-fil-A before they brought Chick-fil-A.
Before they brought it down
That's the
here.
closest one. It's like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's worth it. No, it's worth it.
You guys ready?
We're ready. Sorry about the lights.
I know.
Talk
Okay.
about how important today is for these kids.
Today is very important. Number one, to get all these kids to read is important to begin with, but to be involved in the community, to have the Raiders here, and to make it fun. To let these kids know that their imagination is a good thing and that they can dream big and think about things to do, and books bring that out in them. So the more they can read, the more they dream, and the more they'll succeed in life doing that.
Talk about how important it is for the Raiders to be here, a part of the community, putting this on for our local kids.
I think it's vastly important. People don't understand, the Raiders are coming to town and they think, oh, it's just 8 weeks out of the year with football games. It's much more than that. They have families, they're going to be involved in communities, they're going to be involved in, everything from soccer practices on up. And it's a blessing to have them, and it's a great impact, and you'll find that all the guys are excited to be in town and to be a part of this, and we're just getting started.
Talk a little bit about the mindset of the kids. What do you think it's like to just be a kid, and then the Raiders are coming in and you get to read to them?
It's funny because, when you ask them questions and they say their parents watch, that's about what it is, and I have grandkids at that age, and they, it's like one thing, it's like, oh, the football game's on, unless they're really into it and all that. But I just think it makes an impact because it exposes them to something different. They can be something else. And whether it's football, basketball, baseball, playing soccer, being a scientist, get them involved, get them going, get their minds to turn.
And talk a little bit about the importance of the Raiders as an organization coming together and doing this for the community.
Well, it's a huge importance. Number one, not only here locally, but the Raiders is a worldwide brand. They're known all around the world, and anytime the Raiders travel anywhere, people gravitate towards them, and it's just great that you can come in and make an impact in your local community, and it's going to get really, really big, and I'm excited for it.
You personally, how does this make you feel personally to be able to be a part of this?
Oh, it's so much fun. I mean, the kids that come and make the kids laugh gives me so much joy. It just brightens my day. So it's fun to be around the kids. It makes me feel young again, and be honest, it makes me miss my grandkids, that's for sure, and all that. But it is fun to see all their smiling faces and to see them dressed up. And as I said earlier, to see them walk in a little bit timid to walking out with big smiles on their face just brings a great joy to you.
Thank you.
You bet.
Cool. Thank you.
There we go. All right. Good job, guys.
Right, what do we say now?
Silly pose.
Silly pause.
All right. Show me your silly pose.
1, 2, 3, silly faces.
Do a Raider
And then
face.
we have one more guest stopping by. Just hold on tight. Raider Rusher is our youth mascot. And he's coming in. Yay!
He likes to give high fives. Make sure you got one in.
His name is Rusher. Can you guys say hi, Rusher? Rusher, do you want to join their Can you guys say Raiders on 3? 1, 2.
You're like, oh, great. Here's better. Do you want to sit that way? Here. Yeah, the other pocket. Yeah.
I'm not the only one that thought that.
Every once in a while I try to play with them. My favorite color is
Fantastic, please.
I've never had a fantastic before. Can you take one? Now come from the other side too. You guys were so awesome.
You guys say.
Thank you.
Do you want to pass it down?
And
Pass
we
it to your
give
a whole lot. You get
You have to work out a lot because in space there's no gravity.
okay. Yep. Yes.
Sometimes when there's something weird or like the stars are like not.
And then it was like, what do you got to do to be an astronaut? You guys know what you got to do to be an astronaut?
Yeah.
What?
You have to be.
All my bad grades. I didn't have any goals. And then I saw a rocket go out into outer space.
Around you isn't reading or isn't trying extra hard in school, sometimes they might think it's a little bit like not cool to focus extra hard in school because you could be playing or you could be doing other things. It's really important just to keep learning more. Yep.
Who has goals? Oh, awesome.
Didn't go to college. My grandfather didn't finish high school. Yeah, it's true. But I went to college and I have a master's degree too. And my sisters went to college. So it's just making sure you read. My mom went to college, but the rest of my family didn't go to college until me. Yeah. And they're just so interesting. And I don't read fast. I don't read them quickly. But I always have something that I'm reading. Always. I think it's really important. It'll expand your mind, get you thinking about other.
I went trick or treat, and I had a pillowcase, and I had that pillowcase. It was full of candy, and I was so happy and everything. And then these 3 guys came on a bicycle, and they ran me over and took my candy. And I used to run away from people all the time, and so it helped me get faster. And I shouldn't tell you guys this, but,
So here goes.
but when I was, guess what my first position in football was? Guess what?
Running.
Huh? No, water boy.
Oh, water.
I was the water boy. I was too small and too slow to play on the football team. And so the coach was like, "You'll get hurt out there." So they made me a water boy. And that's where I started. Yes, ma'am.
There's a movie and it's called Water Boy. Well, there's like this actor, he's water boy, but then he becomes a good football player.
Yeah. I wasn't like him though. Okay, I wasn't like him. You ever see Family Matters? You ever heard of the guy named Steve Urkel?
Yes. Yes.
That's how I was. Okay, I was a Steve Urkel.
Before he was Stefan.
Yeah. Before Stefan.
I have a question for you guys. Who in this room reads every day? A little bit every day.
Or, exactly. So you got to work hard. You got to put in the extra time. And when you do that, extraordinary. All right? If you play a lot of football, extra. So if you read extra,
Yeah.
will you be ordinary or extraordinary?
Extraordinary.
If you do, okay, like the word ordinary. In extraordinary, the word ordinary is an extraordinary, okay? The only difference is so they're just like above everybody else, and they're just fantastic, right? Okay, so how do you become extraordinary? They do outstanding things, and there are people who are extraordinary in science. There's people who are extraordinary teachers. Like, do you guys have some? Exactly, Michael Jordan. Was he ordinary or extraordinary?
Extraordinary.
Basketball player.
Extraordinary.
Oh my gosh. And let me see, who else can I think of? Go team, go. That's like cheering and everything, and like, you know, there's like Kobe Bryant. You guys ever heard of Kobe Bryant?
Yeah.
Was he an ordinary? Ordinary. And when I think of extraordinary, I think of, wow, everything you do is fantastic.
Like go to go.
Go T go. You know, and like you're happy, go lucky, da 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 da. Okay, and not any better than anybody else, but not any worse than anybody else. Okay, all right. That's kinda. Like I look at like ordinary as yes.
I think ordinary is just like when you're just happy and then you're just like you're just like okay if you're being happy and extraordinary, it's like you're like all excited and then like it's.
Now Kid McGear has joined the crew, 5 old friends and some new, 6 friends in the construction yard, big and small. But the big trucks start to cheer to show their thanks for Kid McGear. They shout 3 times, hip hip hooray, Kid McGear just saved the day. Please don't go, kid, we hope. The others rev hard, helping out. Down there you guys, start up and roll. We'll pull and tie to keep control. Everybody's working together, right? Working at full speed, falling off. Excavator shifts onto his scoop to pull his track out of the goop. Forklift on, lickety split, kid rolls down and fixes it. Rock. It's a bulldozer's trapped and blocked. And with a roar, the boulder splits. Crane crack clears the way. So it pays to be a little every now and then. You can get into spaces we can't, huh? Yeah, says the kid, to help make sure they don't skid. Here, I'll dump this load of sand for traction on the slippery land. Kid rolls downhill, brave and sure, and wraps each truck so they are secure. Kid's giant scissor power shears. But Kid McGear knows what to do. First, so that she doesn't slip, Kid puts on tracks so she can grip. She stops in a moment, takes lip inside. Now, trapped in the trees with mud and rubble, excavators in big trouble, bulldozers in trouble too. But Kid McGear goes turbo boost and rears ahead, right turns towards the sound. All the trucks start rolling. And then, see all the big trucks moving all the big dirt?
Yeah.
Honk, honk. That's what they call big piles of dirt, okay? And they call them yards. I'm worried that you might get hurt. I saw your trick, that's fancy stuff, but don't look quite strong enough to jump here and there and share your mating. Just stay over there. So what's the big guy doing? Saying, you're too small, you can't help, right?
Yeah.
Is that really the case? I don't think so. Let's find out. The trucks drive off to clear the land. No problem, guys. I understand. I'll keep a huge job here. We have a ton of ground to clear. I think, kid, you are just too small to be much help around here at all. We have to move out yards of dirt to get done today. I'm here to work to have a turn. I want to join the team and learn. I'm the new kid on your crew. So she's the little one next to the big one. The big guys go, hey, you do. Yep, that's thinking. Okay. With the scoop, like all the big people looking at the little people. Little attachments too. Whoa, what kind of truck are you? So all the big trucks looking at. Want to see some big trucks and big things? Go by the Raider Stadium. They got some huge trucks over the yard. 5 friends were building, working hard. Flatbed drives into the site. Vroom, vroom. Right? Then you track it all through the house, and Mom loves it, right?
No. Yes.
Yes. Attaboy, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's just dirt. It'll clean up, okay?
Places you're gonna go. Ready? Yeah.
Can you all say hi to Rusher? Say hi, Rusher. I was a quarterback for them long before you were even thought of. But I live here now in Las Vegas, and I am excited to be here. So, any of you ever watched the Super Bowl on TV?
No.
Well, I got a chance to play in one of those in a minute, so that's what this ring is for. So we got a Super Bowl ring and all that. We are excited to be here to read to you today, and just have a great time. Mackenzie?
Happy Reading Week, you guys.
Yeah.
My name is Mackenzie, and I cheer for the Raiders. I'm a Raiderette. This is my 2nd season with the Raiderettes. It's so much fun. You get to cheer on the best team ever. Can everybody say, Go Raiders? Go Raiders! And I love to read.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Wait a minute, you need to wake up. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. How are you doing today?
Good.
Yeah. Any of you ever watch football?
Yes.
Do you like the Raiders?
Yes.
You better. They're coming. You better like them. We're here. Come on. There you go.